and welcome sunshine to Yoga with Liz, and I have my dog Tito taking a nap with me today. We are going to run through a chair yoga practice today. It's about a 15-minute class, and if you're like me, I've been spending a lot of time during this quarantine sitting down. I've been sewing masks, doing homework with the kids, so I can tell my back and my shoulders are getting pretty tight. So this is just a 15-minute class that's meant for anyone of any age, regardless of your experience level of yoga. So I invite you to unplug for just a couple minutes with me. So we're going to bring your feet about hip distance apart, grab a hold of a chair. I have a folding chair. You're welcome to use any chair that you have in your house. Your feet are about hip distance apart, and we're going to inhale, draw those shoulders up, and then down our backs, lowering them down away from our ears, crown of our head reaching up towards the ceiling. And just close those eyes, bring those hands to your lap or wherever you're comfortable. And just we're going to be mindful of our posture throughout our class. So if you have those electronics nearby, go ahead and put them on Do Not Disturb, or perhaps maybe turn on one of your favorite songs. It's always great to have a playlist of a few songs that can kind of help you unwind. Just start to become mindful of your breath. Allow those feet to ground down and feel connected. And just begin to allow those inhales and exhales to begin to flow into each other. Taking mindful, deep breaths. Now, next inhale, we're going to go ahead and inhale those arms up. Reaching them up tall, spread those fingers nice and wide, get that stretch and that webbing of our fingers. Scrunch your hands into fists, and then release your fingers back up towards the ceiling. Take another nice deep inhale here, and as you exhale, we're going to bring those palms of our hands together and lower them down towards our heart center. Inhale, we're going to flow the arms up, reaching up tall out of those hands, spreading those fingers nice and wide. And as you exhale, we're going to draw those shoulders back, down, and draw them in toward each other as if you're trying to hold a pencil between them. Our elbows are in line with our shoulders. And we're going to open up wide here. Really let your heart shine here. Your gaze can come upwards. Inhale, arms are going to come back up toward the ceiling. Exhale, lower those thumbs down towards your heart center. Inhale, flowing the arms up, reaching up high. Gaze can come up with the hands if it's in your practice today, if you're comfortable with that in your neck. Exhale, drawing those shoulders back and down, coming into that cactus pose. Inhale, flowing the hands back up, palms coming together. Gaze can follow those thumbs down towards your heart center. We're going to add on from there. So we're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale, cactus pose. Head can draw back if it's in your practice. Inhale, draw the hands up. And then we're going to interlace the fingers. Pointer fingers still pointing up. Ears are going to be in between our arms. We're going to take a nice inhale here. And as we exhale, we're going to fold off to that right side. You're going to get this beautiful stretch along that left side of your body. Our ears are still touching our arms. Inhale back towards center. Switch those fingers, bring that opposite pinky in front. Take that inhale, exhale, folding off towards the left. Getting that stretch along that right side of your body. Ears are still touching the inner part of our arms. Inhale back towards center. Unlace the fingers, spread those fingers wide. Inhale, bring those palms together, and as you exhale, lowering those hands down towards your heart center. We're going to go through that one more time here. Inhale, flowing the arms up. Exhale, cactus pose. Inhale, flow those arms up, interlacing the fingers, pointer fingers reaching up. Ears are coming and touching the inner part of our arms. Exhale, we're folding off towards the right. Keeping that sit bone grounded into our chair, our feet grounded into the ground. Inhale back towards center. Exhale towards the left. Inhale back towards center. Unlace those fingers, palms together. Exhale, lower those hands down towards your heart center. Feeling that body begin to relax, feeling that stretch. From here, we're going to bring that left hand to that right side of the chair. So if you need to scoot back, you can scoot back a little bit on your chair. But we're just going to grab a hold of that right side of the chair with our left hand, just so we've got a little bit help for our balance here. And then we're going to inhale that right arm out to the right side. Exhale, we're going to twist around towards that right side. Feet are grounded into the ground. Gaze out past that right shoulder, only if that feels good to you. You can bring that right hand to the back side of your chair and just breathe here, getting that gentle twist on our spine. Breathing here. We're just keeping that grip on the side of the chair with our left hand just to help with our balance. Sit bones are nice and evenly grounded into the chair. And then we're going to inhale, release our head, our shoulders, lastly our right hand, and then our left. We're going to bring that right hand to that left side of the chair, gripping the side of the chair. And then you're going to draw that left hand out. And as you exhale, draw it back behind you. Gaze goes out past that left shoulder. Using that right hand to grip that side of your chair to help you keep that balance. Feet and sit bones are nice and evenly grounded into your chair. Gazing out, inhale, we're finding that length and that nice tall posture. And as you exhale, we're seeing if you can come just a little bit deeper. Breathing here. Gentle twist in the spine. And then go ahead and release your head, your shoulders, and then lastly your hands. Go ahead and scoot a little bit further forward on your chair. Bring those feet back about hip distance apart, nicely grounded into the mat. We're gonna bring our hands to our knees. We're gonna do some seated cat-cows. So we're gonna inhale, draw that torso forward, drop that head back. So we're pushing that belly button forward, coming into cow. Shoulders drop down away from our ears. Exhale, we're gonna round that back towards the back part of the chair. You can keep those hands on your knees for stability. Draw that navel in towards your spine. Inhale, we're coming into cow. Drawing that head back, shoulders back and down our back. Exhale, rounding into cat. A few more, flowing with your breath. Inhale, we're coming into cow. Torso goes towards the front. Exhale, rounding that back into cat. Really drawing that navel in towards the spine. Dropping that chin down towards your chest. Inhale, we're flowing into cow. Exhale, one last time, back into cat. Getting that stretch along our spine. And then inhale, coming back up into neutral. Just taking a breath here. We're going to plant that left foot, make sure it's nice and grounded into the mat, into your ground. And then we're going to go ahead and draw that right knee up towards us. So go ahead and draw that right knee in towards you. Maybe you're just right here lifting it up, whatever it looks like for you in your practice. We're just going to draw that knee in, be mindful of our posture. So the crown of our head is still stretching up towards the ceiling. We've got a nice straight spine. And we're just stretching through that hip. Drawing in that knee, giving it a nice hug here. Maybe point and flex that foot a few times. Go ahead and slowly lower down the right knee. Plant that right foot. Draw that left knee up towards you. Get that stretch there. Nice and tall in the spine. Point and flex those toes a couple times. And go ahead and lower that left leg back to the ground. From here, we're going to lift up that right leg, and we're going to bring that right ankle right above that left knee. You're going to flex those right toes. Keep that left foot planted. And then if this is enough of a stretch on that outer hip, then just stay right here. If you want to come a little bit deeper, just begin to fold through those hips, coming forward, keeping that back nice and flat. You can bring those hands, you can rest them on your leg, or you can bring them down alongside you, holding onto your chair for some stability. The further you come forward towards your knee, the more you're gonna feel that stretch. So just coming to wherever you are comfortable in your practice. Now go ahead and slowly begin to rise up. Bring that right leg up, left drop back up in towards you. Give it a nice hug. Lower that right leg down. We're gonna draw that left leg, so our left ankle is right above our right knee. Flex those left toes. Again, any option, anything you're comfortable with, you can place your hands on your legs. You can bring them to your chair for some stability. But just check in with that posture. Draw those shoulders back and down your back. And then if you're ready for a little bit more, you stay sitting up nice and tall, or just begin to fold through the hips, coming forward towards that front leg. Again, you can use those hands on your chair for some stability. Just pausing wherever it feels good for you. Maybe you're feeling that in your lower back, your hip. Maybe you're feeling that along your outside of your leg. Just breathing here. Take another nice deep breath. Slowly begin to rise up. Getting that nice, beautiful stretch there. Then go ahead and bring that left leg, drawing it back in. Give it one more hug here. Release that foot down towards the ground. Shake out those legs if you need to. So from here, we're gonna bring our legs about hip distance, a little further than hip distance apart. We're still forward on our chair, so we have some space back behind us. We're gonna inhale, flow those arms up. Exhale, release those arms back and behind us, interlacing the fingers. So it should look a little like this. We got our hands interlaced back behind us. Now, a modification here is just to go ahead and grab a hold of those opposite elbows. So if that's a little too intense to grab a hold of, to interlace the fingers, just go ahead and grab a hold of opposite elbows. And we're just, the feet are a little bit further than hip distance apart, and we're gonna inhale, draw those shoulders back down towards each other. And as you exhale, you're gonna begin to fold forward, allowing those arms to rise up, pausing wherever you're comfortable, wherever you are in your practice. Just allow that head to hang soft. Just allowing it to hang softly. Your neck is soft. Those arms are raised up. Again, the modification is to grab a hold of those opposite wrists or opposite elbows. And just allow that body to hang forward. Allow that chest rest on your legs. Now we're going to slowly begin to rise back up. Pausing at the top. Release out those arms. We're going to keep those legs a little bit further than hip distance apart. We're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale, releasing that body forward, bringing those hands down towards the ground. Maybe your hands don't quite touch the ground, but just releasing those hands down towards the ground, releasing that head down, allowing that back to round naturally. Just beginning to relax and release that lower back. And just take some breaths here. Just allowing everything to just find a little peace here. Rounding down through those feet. Our head, our chin is coming in towards our chest. Go ahead and slowly begin to round back up, coming nice and slowly up one level at a time, pausing at the top. Bring those feet in towards each other. Sit back on that chair. Just taking a moment here, rest those hands on your lap. And we're just going to do one more for our neck. So we're going to inhale, go ahead and close your eyes here. Take a nice deep inhale, draw those shoulders back and away from your ears. Crown of your head reaching up nice and tall. Take that inhale, and now your exhale, drop that right ear towards your right shoulder. Now you can stay right here or draw that left arm out alongside you. Just deepening that stretch on that left side. And again, if that's too much, just bring that hand back down towards your lap. You can also draw that right hand on that left side of your head, just allowing that gravity to begin to stretch that neck just a little bit further. And go ahead and release that right hand. Bring that left hand back to your lap. Draw your head back towards center, just keeping those eyes closed for a few moments here. Taking that inhale, and on that exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Again, that right hand can come out alongside you to deepen that stretch. And just breathe into any of those areas you're feeling that tension. Go a little bit deeper. You can draw that left hand to that right side of your head, just allowing gravity to just strengthen that stretch. Breathing here. Go ahead and release the hands, bring them back towards your lap. Draw that head back towards center. Lastly, just releasing that chin down towards your chest. One final stretch on the neck. And go ahead and draw that head back towards center. And that is our 15-minute chair yoga practice. Thank you for practicing with me. I'm looking forward to doing some more practices and classes with you in the near future. Namaste.